Alright, folks. Probably going to be my last video for the day. And like I said, this is going to be the last series of videos I do, possibly. At the end of the month, I'm moving in, out of town, kind of a little bit off the beaten path. Because you could say I'm sort of semi-bugging out. 2 acres of land. We're going to do a little garden thing. We're going to do a little prepper garden. My roommates are both armed. Moving out of simple mom's house. You know, we can't just get along. But at any rate, I'd like to talk to you about this new situation that arose out of Operation Fast and Furious. Now, we all know that this Fast and Furious is a big pile of false flag shit. We know that the government wasn't getting the outcry or the public support for its anti-gun policies, so they had to create a situation that would warrant some new laws, new gun control laws. Because this fucking dickhead, Eric Holder, has been up our ass since he came into office as the Attorney General. He argued in the, I think it's the DC versus Heller case, that the Constitution, the Second Amendment in particular, did not guarantee an individual right to keep a gun in your home or for individual gun ownership. He argued that case. He says it's limited to the militia. You fucking dumbass. It's not limited to the militia. If it said it was limited to the militia, it would say this right is limited to the militia. It's not. It says the right of the people, you fucking moron. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. What part of that shit do you not fucking understand? A militia being necessary to the security of an independent state. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. I'm not reading that off a cue card. I have the shit memorized. It basically says a militia is important. The people can have guns. That's what it says. This Orwellian newspeak bullshit liberal fucking garbage is starting to drive me nuts, man. And if you look at U.S. Code, I think it's like subchapter 13, whatever, something, chapter 10, something or other. It says that every able-bodied man, and by extension woman, capable of picking up arms in defense of the state is technically part of the militia. So therefore, one can extrapolate that the right to keep guns extends to the militia, which is comprised of the body politic, the citizenry, the people, the proles, us. I know it's a big circle, but I mean, all you got to do is look at the second part. I mean, a militia is important. The people can have guns. That's today's speak for the Second Amendment. So, you know, this situation where they're trying to, okay, the anti-gun furor, fire, fervor, whatever you want to call it, wasn't good enough for Obama. So what they did was pardon me. So what they did was they shipped a bunch of illegal weapons to Mexico. They allowed it to happen. They gave the weapons to Mexico. They fucking gave it to Mexico. All right, let's get that straight right here, right now. The Obama administration. I don't know if Obama knew about it. He probably did. This guy is corrupt to his core. If you were to take a look at this guy's soul, it would be black as night, dirty as coal. He is corrupt to the core, and so is all his underlings, man. Eric Holder, that guy in particular. Oh, what a piece of fucking work that guy is. At any rate, they arranged this. They did it. They took the guns and they had them shipped off to Mexico so that there would be violence and chaos, and they say, oh, look, we found American guns. It must be the evil American gun industry that's to blame. Wrong answer. Because you got some good, decent agents, law enforcement officers on the federal level who still have a moral compass, thank God. Who still have a moral compass and are capable of doing the right thing. A couple of guys in particular, man. I mean, one agent, I forgot what his name is. He came on the TV saying, look, you know, we swore an oath to enforce the law, and we're going to do that to the end. So, you know, and when the law is broken, they called them on it. I can't say that enough, man. I never get tired of saying this. The U.S. government, the Obama administration, oversaw the shipment of weapons into Mexico. And I'll say it again just for shits and giggles, man. The U.S. government oversaw the shipment of weapons into Mexico. Now, that much is for certain. But to what end? I have my opinion on to what end. To what end is so that they can blame, and I'll say it again, I keep saying this, man. We need to get the word out there. And it looks like Rick Perry is going to be the Republican nominee. It's going to be Perry or Romney. Unfortunately, Ron Paul, as much as I love the man, as much as I think he is true and honest, vice president is probably all he could hope for. Maybe. Even then, I think, you know, whatever. I don't know. But whomever runs, if you give a damn about our gun rights, if you give a damn about this country, you will hammer. If you want to get that son of a bitch out of office, knock this one out of the park, man. Knock it out of the park. Because this is corruption, the very definition of corruption. And now, gun stores along the Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and California border, anytime somebody buys 2 semi-automatic weapons or more, they have to report it to the ATF. Well, gee, which law? Give me the bill number and the law that says that you have to do that. You know, give me the law. I mean, when did the Senate and the House vote on that? Did Obama sign that into law? I don't seem to remember hearing about that. So now you've got an agency which just arbitrarily makes rules that have the force of law behind them. That's a bunch of shit. The government does not have the right to do that. But we thought, yeah, we got our Second Amendment, and yeah, we got our guns and this and that and stuff like that. Our ability to buy weapons and ammunition might be seriously curtailed here in the near future if the current administration has its way. And right now, we are just one incident away from, be it naturally occurring or be it a false flag, we are one incident away from something like this happening again. You know, something, another round of gun control. I'm glad I've got my guns, man. Shit. I'm pretty much set. You know, I've got a couple of handguns, I've got a couple of long guns, I've got ammo for each of them. You know, I'm good. But for those of you who are just waking up and you're thinking about buying a handgun, you better go out and get it now, man. Because pretty soon it's going to be 1 gun a month, and then after that it's going to be 2 guns. You know, thank God there's a gun agency, you know, a gun protection agency, the NRA, and I'm probably sure the GOA is going to join in pretty soon. That are suing the federal government to stop this mandatory 2 guns purchased, you must report rule. Because it's a bunch of crap. It will not stop crime. All it is basically, oh, somebody stole 2 guns, let's go up their ass with a hot poker now. Because we think they might be a terrorist. You know what? You're not fucking fooling anybody, Mr. Federal Government. You're not. You sold those guns to Mexico. You transported those guns to Mexico. You allowed them to fall into Mexican hands, and now you're trying to blame us? Fuck you. Alright, that's about it. That's about all I got. Maybe you might get another video or 2 out of me. I'm going to be doing one final BYOB from the catacombs of Simple Mom's place. You know what I mean? Moving out with some roommates. That's just the way it goes, man. Life, kind of a leaf on the wind right now, man, you know? Alright. You guys be good. I love you. Deuces. All that good shit. Tell me what you think, man. Alright, I'll talk at you later. Bye.